Okay guys, we are here. We've got it loaded. And did you take any video or just picture?
I took video of it.
All right, put a little video in here how this thing got loaded. We wasn't filming nothing. Maybe we should have filmed just in case it did go south. We had a record of it, but we didn't film any of it. I was a little worried. But anyway, it was the best way to load it, guys, because it won't run. The intake is broke off, so it broke the intake manifold and the exhaust off, so that's something we'll have to fix. But like I was telling Will, I said, Will, you cannot fix a no tractor, meaning if you don't have a Super C, you can't fix a Super C. It's just hard to work out. But if you got a Super C, you can fix a Super C. So this can be his little project. I've done told him, I said, well, we won't ever probably cultivate with it, so these feet will come in handy for Ellie's tractor. And of course, some of them may wind up on the 140 somewhere along the line. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it does have a mashed in grill, so we'll have to work on that and the radiator. We may order some intake for it and just see if we can get it running and then start going from there. It may run like a champ, guys. I don't know. It may have just some oil leaks. We just got to start somewhere and figure it out. I don't want to quite go scorched earth on it and just, you know, rebuild it like Pete does. That'd be nice, especially if like Pete was our neighbor. We would think about that. But anyway, got some straps on the, and y'all don't tell me if this is wrong or right, because by the time you see this video, it ain't gonna make no difference. Hopefully it'll be home. But I've got it strapped the best I can think of strapping it down. So we are off to our second leg, which is to go on to Michigan. We're in Kentucky right now. Where are we at?
I have no idea.
What was the name of it?
Flemington, Kentucky.
Flemington?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was outside of Flemington. This is Flemington.
Yeah, we're around Flemington.
We're in Flemington, Kentucky at an auction yard. And like I said, we got to go from here to Michigan. And we may film a little bit somewhere at lunch or a couple things, but what do you think, Will?
Well, being this is my favorite tractor ever, it's a 1951 Super C, and the reason I like it so much is because typically a tricycle tractor is quite a big tractor, and whenever I would see them, they're usually hooked up for heavy duty plowing. But the Super C is a lot more friendlier to smaller farms, and that's probably the caliber of farm that I'll be having hopefully in the future. And when our good buddy Stan told us about this Super C, I was more than happy to come pick it up, because it's a great foundation. It is really rough, but most of these tractors are after a long time. But I'm excited to work on it and fix it up, and I would love to get it nice and shiny and red again and save another piece of history. And I'm happy to do it.
So I think I told Will what we'll probably do is work on getting him a fast hitch for this thing. It has a drawbar on it, so a pull plow, one of those pull plows where you pull the string and it comes up, and you pull the string and it goes down. That would be a nice little plow. I think they call them Little Genius. A two-bottom Little Genius would probably work good for you. We'll get the wheels back in. And hey guys, the wheels went on my trailer. I was really worried about this. I heard it was let out and it won't go so far. Long story short, I came prepared to let the wheels in. So I called a couple of folks I knew and texted them, asked them what size these bolts were, and they told me, I think Alvis told me, and Farmall 51 told me it was an inch. So hopefully it wouldn't have been too bad if we had to do it. It looks like they've been messed with before, so. But
well, we may be talking to Alvis a lot more now.
She's loaded. She's got, I mean, yeah, there's some pretty good As Farmall Fanatic says, pretty good skins on there, so that's a plus. Yeah, I noticed the front tires were a Firestone. I don't know if them be original tires or not, but they're a Firestone. What did it say? Nylon, Firestone nylon. So that's a pretty old tire right there. But here, Sammy, get a shot of the grill. If any of y'all think y'all good enough to fix that, y'all let me know.
Or if we just have
But we're gonna have to find a grill, I guess. It's mashed in pretty good. And I heard that grill is indigenous to the Super C, and only one other tractor you could get the grill off of, in which you'd probably never find it, which is one of those Super A1s. Pretty much it was a 100 skinned in a Super A outfit. That grill would fit it. But other than that, that's the only grills that would fit it. And so I don't know about these fertilized hoppers. They look like some good antique things. We'll have to just see about them. It's pretty.
John Blue.
Yeah, John Blue, is that what it said?
Blue Line Production.
All right.
Huntsville, Alabama.
And somebody thought enough of it to put a mason jar on it for an air breather. But you know, it's we will gladly take it, and we're gonna get up the road and pray and hope that everything's okay, nothing comes loose, tractor don't shift. But it's gonna have to get pulled back off of this thing. But we're gonna have to take all the cultivators off while it's on the trailer, and then take and pull it off with my 140 or something. That doesn't really matter there, but we're gonna have to pull it off the trailer. So, but anyway, all right, we'll see in a little bit. We made it to Michigan, and I slept from 10 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's probably a record for me the last two or three years. I wanted to, a lot of you guys will buy tractors and stuff, and you know, see stuff on Marketplace and what have you. I want to give you an example of what folks will do. Stan bought this tractor, and if you look at it, he bought it as a 140. And even if it was a 140, it would have been a messed up 140, because the 140 with this grill never had this on the side. So it should be a white face 140, even if it was a 140. But if we move on through the tractor and get to looking, you can tell that it's a Super A chassis with cub wheels. And I guess the reason why I mention this is certainly not to poke fun at Stan or anything. Please be careful, because people will, you know, they don't care.
I bought it from a dealer.
A dealer.
A dealer.
Yeah, see, they don't care, guys. They just, please be careful.
It was an auction.
But, you know, whether the dealer knew it or not, I don't know. We don't know.
Oh, he knew.
Stan says he knew. But anyway, y'all be careful with what you get. But it will make a good bone picking tractor. Matter of fact, we're picking a few bones off of it this morning, one of which may make it to a 140 soon. And I might even paint this before I put it on the 140. You guys know I'm bad about not painting nothing I get. But we may even paint this before we put it on there. But anyway, all right, back in a little bit.
still no brakes on.
You just get it steered harder.
Try not to run myself over with front wheels.
Obviously lifted the accelerators up.
All right, straighten it up. Push. I'll go back and straight up to this door. Come back in there.
Yeah, I just get it out of the way. Let's get it.
All right, that's good.
Got the battery hooked up. I gotta turn the fuel on. Now, might take some horsepower, manpower to slide that over. I don't know. Yeah, I put a carburetor kit in it. It doesn't matter. It's still a needle. It's bad.
What do you want us to slide in?
Now, let's see. There's no gas. I might have.
Oh, he had it loose for the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't getting nothing there.
Check the points, I guess. I don't see.
Steer it up on there, son. I'll cut the ramp with it.
Someone is zip ties. I can't reach it.
Oh, yeah. I'm making it. Oh, really?
All right, so y'all seen Will's Super C. Here's my Super A in all of its glory right here. We were trying to get it started, but we're thinking we're having maybe a fuel issue. It's got spark, but the carburetor's flooding up, and it gave one good hit, but now that's all it gave us. So we winched it up on the trailer. Now, it is in a lot better condition running wise. No, not running wise. It don't run. Then Will's, we're in the same boat. Never mind. But equipment wise, it has the fast hitch, which I was very, very glad about. I've seen how long it took Dad and Sam to, search one down. I do need I think it's called drag link. It goes from here to this bottom part on the fast hitch. That is the one thing I do need to get. Maybe get some front tires and another seat. I like the 140 style seat a whole lot better than I do these, just because I like leaning back. I mean, I just do. That's one of those things about it. It's got a nice under seat toolbox. Dad's been wanting one of those for the 140. But I like it. It's in really good condition. The body's not beat up. I really appreciate, Dad coming up here and helping me and Will get our tractors, and he'll be helping us get them running and everything. But here they are.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Aw.
I didn't enjoy third gear.
Put this thing on the ramp. Put this on the ramp.
I was just getting ready to tell them, maybe I ought to give you guys a couple of cups instead of that shit.
I'll tell you what, boy. This thing right here is a nice little cut.
Well, consider what I got into it. That needs a proper valve. It's got too much horsepower.
We made it back, thank the Lord. It's I know the video is probably a little spotty, but you get involved in doing things, and we left a little bit earlier than what I was planning, and I planned on leaving I think it would have been Monday morning at about 3 o'clock in the morning, but we left actually Sunday afternoon about 3, and it took a little bit time to get home. I think we got in this morning at 5 o'clock and laid down a little bit. And I got to get this off. So I think the Super A will roll off okay. We lost a spring arm. I don't know. I just hope and pray that it fell off and just rolled over on the side of the road. Nobody blowed the horn at me. But a lot of our driving was real, hardly any cars around us at all. Never did get, into really thick traffic. So hopefully it's just laying on the side ditch somewhere, and I definitely wouldn't want it to hit some car or something like that. But yeah, we got to get these off. I'm probably going to have to strip the Super C of all of its cultivators to be able to get it off, because it's not running. I won't be able to get it, so hopefully we can do that. And yeah, it's been a trip. We always, just time constraints. I wish I could have stayed a little longer, but I know I had to get back and get things going here. But Ellie has a Super A. Will's got a Super C. Ellie will probably take his Super A to his house. We got to do a few things to it to get it running. It wouldn't quite start yet, but I think that's probably some points. Wheels, we got to do a little more to wheels to get it running. I'll probably make a video of us cleaning it up and washing it up so you can see what it looks like good. I need to do something with the product anyway on a video, so it'd make a good video for that. Try to let you guys see it better. But I think we'll try to do Monday Night Live tonight, and hopefully we'll get into some cotton next week. And I got to move this chisel plow around a little bit. But we'll see you soon. Thank y'all. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.